Good evening, everyone. Thanks a lot for staying with us. You're watching CNN News 18. I'm Shivani Gupta. We're getting you some breaking updates coming in at the top of the bulletin. Uttarakhand Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami has left for Delhi now from Dehradun for a 3-day Delhi visit. Now, this visit becomes important considering that just yesterday, the chairman of the committee on UCC in the state had announced that the draft is ready. They did a full press conference announcing that they listened to all views that came in, and by and large those views were in support of the UCC in the state. The Chief Minister has also, of course, lent his support to this entire exercise, and this was also a pre-poll promise of the BJP before the BJP government came to power again in Uttarakhand. So now the Chief Minister is arriving in the national capital for a 3-day visit. We'll get you more of what is on the cards, but it is very likely that more discussions could take place on the UCC draft of the state that is ready, because now there is a national debate on the UCC as well, with the centre itself moving closer to perhaps preparing a bill on the UCC that could be tabled ahead of the 2024 general election.
सर, देश दुनिया देख रही है इस वक्त उत्तराखंड को यूसीसी को लेकर। आप लोगों का जो वादा था उसमें ये कह सकते हैं कि पिछले 1 साल से जो काम कर रहे थे वो अब अपने अंतिम चरण में।
देखिए, 1 साल से यूसीसी कमेटी सेवानिवृत्त न्यायाधीश रंजना प्रकाश देसाई जी की अध्यक्षता में काम कर रही थी। कमेटी ने 2,35,000 लोगों से सीधे सीधे उनके विचार लिए हैं। अनेकों धार्मिक संगठनों से बात की है, स्टेक होल्डरों से बात की है, सामाजिक संगठनों के लोगों से बात की है। सभी विद्वान लोगों ने भी अपनी राय उस पर दी है। कमेटी ने अपना ड्राफ्ट लगभग कंप्लीट उस पर काम कर लिया है और जल्द ही वो हमको ड्राफ्ट देंगे कंप्लीट करके, जैसे ही हमको सौंपेंगे। उसके बाद जो भी प्रक्रिया होती है उस प्रक्रिया के तहत हम आगे बढ़ेंगे, क्योंकि ये हमारा संकल्प था। उत्तराखंड की देवतुल्य जनता ने हमको इसके लिए मैंडेट दिया, अपना आशीर्वाद दिया। मैं उत्तराखंड की देवतुल्य जनता का भी आभार व्यक्त करना चाहता हूं, धन्यवाद करना चाहता हूं कि वो देवभूमि उत्तराखंड में सबसे पहले इस ऐसी मांग पर, या मैं कहूं कि देश के अंदर जो समय समय पर ये मांग उठती रही कि देश में सबके लिए एक समान कानून होना चाहिए, उस पर देवतुल्य जनता उत्तराखंड की उसने ही कदम आगे बढ़ाए और हमको अपना मैंडेट दिया, सरकार में आने का अवसर दिया, सेवा का अवसर दिया, और हमने इसके लिए कमेटी बनाई है। कमेटी का जो ड्राफ्ट है हमको मिलेगा, ड्राफ्ट मिलते ही हम आगे बढ़ेंगे।
So there's a nationwide debate now taking place on the UCC. The Congress party is also in a huddle today where they could discuss their view on the UCC, which they haven't made public so far. I spoke earlier to Congress MP Manish Tiwari, who has said that UCC is unnecessary and only a dog whistle. Listen in to him and more reactions on the same. You came out earlier, Mr. Tiwari, saying that this is nothing but an attempt towards appeasement. Why do you say that?
But I never said that. I said it's a dog whistle.
Right.
It's an attempt to polarize, for the simple reason that there already exists a uniform civil code. If you read the Special Marriages Act, 1954, in juxtaposition with the Indian Succession Act, it's a complete uniform civil code. After all, what is a civil code? A civil code is that is religion agnostic. For example, if the Hindus have to get married, they can get married under they usually get married under the Hindu Marriage Act.
Yes.
If the Sikhs have to get married, they get married under the Anand Marriage Act. If the Muslims have to get married, they get married under the Muslim personal laws. If the Christians have to get married, they get married according to Christian traditions or under the statute which governs their personal law.
Yes.
However, if you choose not to get married under any of these statutes, you can get married under the Special Marriages Act, like I did. So therefore, that is religion agnostic. So there already exists a uniform civil code, and that's why I'm saying that this is a complete bogey.
पहले तो आप बताइए, प्रधानमंत्री जी देश को बताएं कि उनका प्रपोजल क्या है। वो देश के सामने जो यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड की बात करते हैं वो किस चीज़ पे यूनिफॉर्मिटी चाहते हैं एंड कौन सी सिविल बातों पे सहमति चाहते हैं, ठीक है ना, एक रूपता चाहते हैं। तो जब तक ये नहीं पता चलेगा तो जवाब कैसे होगा, डिबेट कैसे होगी। प्रधानमंत्री ने तो कह दिया कि हम इसको लागू करेंगे। क्या लागू करेंगे? अडॉप्शन लागू करेंगे, कस्टम्स खत्म कर देंगे, बताएं तो सही। बिना बताए बहस हो रही है और विपक्ष भी उस बहस में पड़ा जा रहा है। किस लिए?
जिस तरह से देश में माहौल बनाया जा रहा है तो सरकार किसी प्रकार की कोई गुंजाइश नहीं छोड़ना चाहती है। हमारे जो संवैधानिक पहलू हैं, हमारे जो नियम संगत जो बातें हैं, किसी को भी किसी प्रकार का कोई प्रश्न खड़ा करने का अवसर न मिले, इस बात की सजगता पूज्य प्रधानमंत्री जी की सरकार बरत रही है। ये स्वागत योग्य है, लेकिन अब इसमें विलंब नहीं होगा और बहुत दिन से जो भारत की जनभावना है उसके अनुरूप ये काम अब अपने अंजाम तक पहुंचने जा रहा है।
Let me also go across to my colleague Nikhil Lakhwani, who's tracking more on Pushkar Dhami's trip to the national capital. Nikhil, what's on the agenda for the Chief Minister?
Well, as far as the details are concerned, Shivani, we have been given to understand that he has reached the national capital Delhi and he is currently en route to the Uttarakhand Bhavan, where he usually stays in the capital city. So he is expected to remain here for next 3 days. And there are members of the UCC committee as well who held a press conference yesterday talking about all the details that the final draft has been prepared and it will soon be handed over to the Chief Minister, Pushkar Singh Dhami. So we have no confirmation if the same draft is all set to be given during this 3-day visit. But what we do know is that he is also expected to meet the members who are already present in the national capital Delhi. And yesterday there was this press conference which was chaired by the main chairperson of the UCC committee. She is the Ranjana Desai, former retired judge. So all the members are already present in the national capital, and this is coming at a time when there are already many of the opposition parties are reflecting on the UCC, and this is something which has been mentioned by Pinarayi Vijayan as well, who is the Kerala Chief Minister. He has said, opposing UCC, that this is the electoral agenda of the Bharti Janata Party, and immediately if any of the move is being thought by the Bharti Janata Party, it should be immediately removed from that particular thinking. So as of now, what we do know that Pushkar Singh Dhami has already reached in the national capital Delhi. He is going to remain here for next 3 days, and along with him is also the SS Sandhu is present, who is the Chief Secretary for the state of Uttarakhand. Back to you.
So, Nikhil, one question that is arising is that if the central government of the BJP is also considering bringing in UCC nationwide, what would remain of the Uttarakhand draft, or if it gets acted upon as a law? Has the Uttarakhand government given any indications on what they plan to do? Are they going to go ahead with tabling of their bill and push it through the assembly, or now will they wait and see what happens nationally for a UCC?
Well, Shivani, there are many of the things which are doing the rounds. There is this one theory which is being talked about, that the UCC of the state of Uttarakhand will be, some way or the other, is going to be a template for the UCC of the country, of the centre's draft. And in series of the same, we also know that the chairman of the Law Commission on June 2nd, they have also met the members of the UCC committee for the state of Uttarakhand. And this meeting lasted for about 1 to 2 hours. And he has also sought as to what is the sample size and what is the method with which the UCC committee have prepared this overall draft. So the things have been noted by the Law Commission as well. So on one side, it is being said that this is going to become the template for the centre's UCC. On the other side, as far as the constitutional process is concerned, what we do know that once the handed over, the draft is handed over to the government of Uttarakhand, then it will be taken to the cabinet. Then once the cabinet approves it, then it will be further tabled to the legislature of the Uttarakhand state. Then we will get to know as to how the discussions are taking place inside the assembly of Uttarakhand.
Right. Nikhil, we'll leave it at that. Thanks a lot for bringing us those updates. Let's also listen into some more political reactions on the entire national debate on the UCC.
The Parliamentary Standing Committee ने जो